Hi Libra, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your July 2023 tarot reading. This is a reading for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks to everybody for all the support. It's unbelievable to me that we're almost halfway through the year. How did we get here? But I plan to continue along with you. And if you're new here, welcome. I post new readings on Friday, then again on Monday. So if a reading doesn't fit, just come back in a couple of days. You can watch a new reading. Fridays are always a general reading. So those will bring in all aspects of life. Mondays are a different style every week. Today's reading is a detailed Celtic cross style reading. But next week will be something entirely different. I think it's a love reading on the docket. Haven't read it yet, but I'm pretty sure that's what comes next. So if you like tarot and you like the channel, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to Higher Source Tarot. What advice do you have for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Libra need to know, please, for the best and highest good of all involved with Libra? Messages for Libra, please. Very interesting. We had a card just come shooting out. Did you see that? That was pretty cool. The way that it happened, too. You had the Eight of Pentacles. So we'll include those with our shadow cards. For a clarifier, you have current situation, 10 of Cups. The immediate influence is the Queen of Wands. Time for some nice expansion. You have the Emperor in your subconscious, the Six of Pentacles in the distant past, Nine of Wands in the more recent past. Seven of Cups is coming towards you. You're represented by the Two of Cups. The person or situation you're attracting is the Star. You've got the Eight of Cups in your hopes and fears. Knight of Cups in the outcome. So down here on the bottom of the deck, this is interesting. We now have 3 10s. 10, 10, 10, angel number. So because you have it with the 10 of Cups in the center there. And so you have a very interesting energy showing up here. Let's just take a look at this though, so I can take it all in. You've got quite a bit of water here. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You've got Aquarius and Aries here. And we have earth, fire, and I don't see any air other than that Aquarius energy. But I do feel like you're going to be making gains, okay? Your efforts are going to pay off. That 10 of Wands is not for nothing. It's not putting in effort and going, damn it, what, how much more is it going to be? How much longer is this going to take? So the 10 of Pentacles and that 8 of Pentacles has you moving forward, especially too, you've got nice aspects for career and advancement. And if you're doing something that has to do with, I want to call it hospitality, but if you're doing any kind of a business that involves food, where maybe you're doing a food truck or you do a pop-up thing. I had a friend who started, before food trucks were such the rage, bought an ice cream truck, like the ones that go through the neighborhoods with the creaky music, and started bringing those to soccer games. From there, they grew a business, an ice cream business that's sold in all sorts of stores, and it's premium and it's huge. So I do feel like somebody here, it's like that sort of thing, those grassroots efforts are what I'm hearing. Now, if you're not starting a business, but you are, again, working on developing your career more, with that, the 10s that are here, you're about to take flight. This is a wonderful energy. And so with the energy in terms of love too, though, you got a relationship here with the Star. I get it this way, really. I actually like this a great deal. This is very harmonious energy, and it's definitely too, in terms of a relationship, it's going to be very fulfilling. This is going to be a meaningful relationship. And if you're in it already, you may have dreams together. You may make great business partners. And some of you might be saying, what? No way. I'm a nurse. They're an accountant. No, that doesn't even make sense. Listen, it might not be now, but I could see it happening in the future for somebody doing something in a business together with their significant other, especially too with that Aquarius energy here, because that's like think outside of the box type of people, okay? Creators, and truthfully Libra too. So I just get a really nice energy with that in terms of relationships and building things up. Plus with the 10 of Pentacles, that's also about leaving a legacy. So expect to have unexpected gains coming in here, or with that 10 of Pentacles as well. So you may find too that you have money that comes in, especially if you're owed for money. If we're being paid out from a job from a while ago, you may have checks just kind of showing up. This is also a wonderful time to work on your physical body. Okay, what you put into it, you're going to see results. And if you're starting some kind of a new nutritional program, or you're trying to figure out how your own body really works, because that's a huge part of it. That's the secret of it all, really, is each person figuring out their own metabolism, what works for them, what they can stick to. I feel like you're doing it here. And I do feel like, too, with that 10 of Pentacles, you're going to like what you see. So with the Queen of Wands and 10 of Cups, isn't this beautiful? You have a dynamic energy. And I also feel like, too, like we talked about, you're attracting somebody here who's going to be over the moon for you. There's a passionate energy, but this is harmony. It's wonderful. It's wonderful energy for relationships. And also, too, any new relationships, it'll be a situation where you fit together. It's not like one of those things where you go, this doesn't even make sense. You know, what the hell? Or I like this person, but I just can't imagine introducing them to my coworkers or my family. That's not a good sign. If you think, yeah, you're okay as long as you're compartmentalized. It's exciting. It's fresh. It's fun. It's like we want to be together. We want to, have everyone around us know about this and be aware of that we've got this beautiful partnership. But I will say, too, with this, there's great loyalty here. It truly is a partnership showing up here for you. And I point this out periodically. That Queen of Wands, her knees are apart for a reason. Okay, in love relationships, there's some friskiness going on here. But I do feel like you do have somebody who's very loyal, so I don't feel like there's any concern with that. And her golden gown, that is a wonderful symbol. It's that energetic alignment. You have somebody that you're already attracting. Now, I wasn't going to pull that sun card. You might have noticed it was on the bottom of the deck, but I'm taking it now because you notice it's the only two cards in the deck that have sunflowers. It's telling you if you're single right now, you're manifesting this person. Those sunflowers symbolize an energetic draw, an attraction. You're aligned. And if it's reconciliation for you, I do see a second chance coming around for whoever that is. But I like this too. I mean, really, when we look at this, it's like the true joy. You're headed for it. You're headed straight for it. So I feel like it will take you all the way into the fall months. But with the Emperor in your subconscious, this is a wonderful energy, the architect of the universe, the grand architect of the universe, in terms of coming out on top, in terms of making headway in life, because the Emperor does get his way. I mean, that's true. So even though he can be a bit stern, but it's very disciplined energy as well. So those of you that are doing something to work on your physical body, this is the discipline, this is the stick-to-itness that you need. Or if it's some kind of a business, this is where if you're putting yourself on YouTube, you don't get discouraged when the first, couple rounds of videos gets views here and there and you're not getting that many subscribers. You keep going. You don't say, well, never mind. I don't have 1,000 subscribers in 1 month, so I can't do this. It's like, no. You keep producing. You have the discipline. Because anybody that will tell you, anything about social media, it is that. It's discipline, consistency, being open to learning more. So this is also a card, too, of getting knowledge. So I do feel like those of you that are trying to start something new, if you have a little setback here or there, it's just not going as quickly as you thought, I feel like it won't really bother you. I do feel like, though, you may have to be careful about who you talk to. If you talk to people who don't know anything about it, they'll start to give negatives. Okay, oh no, that doesn't work. That sort of stuff. I just wouldn't. I'd find people like somebody like me who understands there's a process to these things. Find other people who get it, other creators, other creative types. But overall with this, it's coming from your subconscious, so it's going to bring in situations that are orderly, that are organized, that make sense, and that, like I said, they bring in money. Now, he's of logic, but notice he's got that tiny little trickle of water, so it tells you you're still a divine being. So let's not forget about that. So the Six of Pentacles in the distant past, you may have had something here where there were strings attached. I feel like nothing was given for free, whatever this is about. And somebody, too, if you did have a circumstance where you thought somebody was helping you out and there was some sort of a fee attached, or I get something about this where they keep saying nothing's for free, because you have it with the Nine of Wands too. It might have put you in a little bit of a financial pickle. But if it too was a relationship where it was more give than take, and I mean give on your part, where you just felt like this is not the right one and you're single right now, because with that Nine of Wands, you've been through something challenging. I do feel like, again, they're going to bring in something better. It's letting go to receive every time. So that Nine of Wands shows up in the more recent past, and for some it's enlightenment and wisdom. The nines are about attainment, realizations. He's the wounded warrior, but look at how bulked up he is. He's gained. Okay, and you have it here too. I mean, there's symbolism here in terms of these bulky characters. I mean, can you imagine trying to push over that emperor and his throne? Won't happen. You're unsinkable in this, okay? It means like you've done what you've needed to do. I heard you've served your time. And if you literally served time, I don't see you going back to that. Now, some of you too, you have disillusionment coming. So for some, if you went through hell and back and you're still not quite out of the fog, you're in a period of disillusionment, don't worry. It's going to get better. The cards say it, and you know the cards don't lie. So with this one, you keep going, you try new avenues. Like I said, we don't just give up because we have a little setback. We figure it out and we keep moving forward anyway. But sometimes we change how we do things. We don't keep doing it in exactly the same way and trying to force it to work. We say, what else? What's the other path? Universe, help me find the right path. Show me where I need to go. And they'll show you. Ask and they'll show you. Your universe, your angels, all this energy wants to co-create with you, and it does. So even when we're in this, we've created it to some extent. So with the Seven of Cups, I mentioned this can be a card of disillusion, and it can be a difficulty choosing. It's like the torment of daydreamers. This is the torment of daydreamers. And you do have a bit of a daydreamy energy in the outcome. But with that, with the Knight of Cups and the outcome, that's being more clear about your intentions than this. So try not to get bogged down. And again, be smart about who you want to go to for advice. Okay, the Emperor, great. But going to somebody who doesn't have their own act together, or trying to talk to somebody who doesn't have their own life together, I just think you're going to find it a source of frustration. So, and it doesn't mean you can't have people in your life in some capacity, but I just wouldn't do anything that brings in negativity. So with this one, it's all about seeing things, really being in a place where they tell you to focus on your desires. They also want you to know, why limit yourself? So if the debate is, I don't know if this is really possible, I'm not sure if this can happen, or you're, again, in the dating world and you're saying, oh, there's so many people out there, but why isn't there one for me? Those types of things just lead to more confusion, those types of questions, because you do have a match coming in and you're bringing it in with this Two of Cups. It's an absolute match. Now, for some of you, in terms of a work life, this says you're going to be thriving. It's really going to be a great environment. And again, I still get for somebody, if you're starting a business or some sort of a revenue stream on your own, I think you're going to like the autonomy of it. And I do feel like even when there are setbacks, you're going to find it a bit of a challenge, but exciting. It stimulates your brain, whatever that is. But now in terms of a love relationship, it is a soulmate coming in, and it is somebody that's worth the investment. It's worth opening up to this person because they're represented by the Star. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. The Star is like one of the most beautiful assurances that good things are on the way. And so with the Star too, though, it all comes from within, like we were talking about earlier. It is a time of tranquility. And I do feel like this person that you meet, when you're with them in the stillness, you know what I'm talking about, in those moments where it's just completely still, I do feel like you have that sense of, this is really right. This is what I've been asking for. And so, and it's reciprocal. They feel the same way. They get it too and say, I don't know where you were all my life, but I'm glad you're here now. Now, if you're in a relationship already, it's just more of a validation. And like I said before, I think I told you, I feel like this energy carries all the way into the fall. So that Eight of Cups, the hero's journey shows on up, and it's saying you're wanting to move to higher ground. You're wanting more. You've got good things here, but it's time to move on into deeper meaning in terms of your life's purpose, in terms of relationships and the importance of those in your life. So the Knight of Cups is also, like I said, it is a bit of a daydreamy energy, but with this one, you do move forward. Be clear about what you want, okay? See it in your mind and don't limit yourself. We've had it here twice. The universe keeps almost hollering at you. Don't limit yourself because more is available. Never settle for less, they say. So with that Knight of Cups, you're going straight for it. So let's see here, Libra, what the Fortune Oracle wants to tell you about money. What else does Libra need to know about money, please? You've got goals, okay? Progress is positive on personal goals will be achieved. So those of you, especially you're starting something new, it looks good for that. Transformation. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. So somebody here is going through a bit of a transformative process, a transition. And let's see what the Whispers of Love want to tell you about love. What advice do you have for Libra about love, please? All right, you have consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So sometimes we want to have love, but we just don't want to make any changes to get it. Choose love. You always have a choice to make yours with love. And all of your interactions lead with love, and you will attract more love in your lives. I love you too, Libra, and I'll be back again soon.